Hey everyone, it's been a while. Um, the last time I posted, I had to get drained because of some fluid in my mm, abdominal cavity. Um, the next day, I got a phone call, and they said that they found something in my blood work, like a bacteria in my blood, and I needed to get more blood work done since I'm doing radiotherapy every day. And I had a lab work that was about to get done anyway that day too. Hold on. So I did that. They told me that I had to wait for the result before I left. So I was waiting in the waiting room, and one of the physician assistant came out and talked to me, and they said that it's the same thing. I have to go get checked in the ER. After my radiotherapy and the blood work, because they wanted to do more blood work and stuff like that or whatever, and they wanted to give me antibiotics. Got checked in. I ended up in an ICU that day. When I say they gave me a bunch of antibiotics that they did. ICU, I was very uncomfortable. It was an experience I never wanted to have again. So they poked me a whole lot, done blood work, whatever, and the next day I ended up getting transferred to a regular room. Thank God. And more blood work and stuff like that. So when I got transferred there, they said that the bacteria that they found was relating to dental. I mean, I started going to the dentist, so I was like so confused. But anywho, I decided to stay one more night to make sure everything is good and everything's fine. They found blood clots in my liver, so I have to be in this blood thinner. So yeah. But anyway, so ICU, regular room the next day, and then I was able to get checked out on Thursday. So I got home Thursday, still trying to recover from all of that, because I mean, that's just the gist, but it was like all over both my hands, IVs and everything, all that stuff. So did radiotherapy Friday, and in the weekend my stomach had started to kind of bloat again. And remember, I got drained last week on Monday. Sunday, I could not sleep. Saturday, into Sunday. I couldn't sleep. I was very uncomfortable. I couldn't breathe. So we decided to go to the ER that morning. And I said, I think I need to get drained again. So the doctor checked, and yeah, so they were going to perform this procedure. It's a drainage in the ER. So I was like, I didn't know that you guys are able to do that here. So yeah, they did. As the procedure was unbearable, it it hurt because they were trying to put a catheter in so they can drain me, right? They failed twice. After the second time, the doctor said, I'm going to have my colleague do this because I can't. I don't know why your skin, on like the very last part of it, when I say I felt like getting stabbed, it felt that way. Whew. The procedure is kind of like traumatizing, and it's making me cry because it hurts so bad. The third time, every time they were stabbing me with the catheter, I was crying. I mean, they gave me like some numbing stuff, but it still hurt. The third time, it was successful. Thank God. So it started, you know, they started draining me, but it was kind of like a slow process. So they were moving the catheter. My God. So it would keep flowing. And then they decided to tilt me to the side because I got drained like on the right side. So they moved me, they tilted me a little bit like a pitcher. And that's when it started flowing crazy. So last week, it was kind of like 2 big bottles, but it only equaled like 1.5 liters of liquid. Sunday, it was 3 liters. 3 liters of fluid was drained. So, after that procedure, rested a little bit. They gave me some pain meds. And then I was able to go home because thank God there was no infection or anything, no complication or wherever. So I'm still trying to recover from the catheter stabbing. That's what's been going on for a week for me. I have a radiotherapy today. So I'm gonna go get ready for that later on. But I felt better after they drained me. So, but that's the update. That's my update. I'll give you guys more update. I hope tomorrow that I can go back to chemotherapy. So, you guys have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week.